How do you explain House of Leaves?
I need to get, I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I need to get around to it.
Oh, okay.
I have it
That'll be
on,
a fun project.
I have it on
my
my shelf because it was given to me at the PO box.
It's fun. It's a fun book. It's
I think one
fun.
person sent us House of Leaves and the Ship of Theseus by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Which is also another one where it's like the book. It's like a book that's full of like letters and like side notes that are written by people who read it already and stuff like that. It's like weird weird meta writing that's going on. The entire book is inside of a sleeve of cardboard to hold all the loose items in it because there's so many things in the book that aren't pages of the book that just fall out if you're not careful.
That basically sounds like House of Leaves.
Yeah.
Like the exact same thing almost.
I need to get to them. I feel bad because people send me things.
I read the Viking story that
you give.
was sent. That was pretty good.
I'm burning through it. It's good.
I was given, in my lifetime, there were like 2 separate occasions where I was given a gift, but the gift that I was given was someone else's like favorite piece of media.
Oh.
But I was so kind of pissed off that
That's a brave person.
Yeah, no, one of them was someone I was
Here's
dating.
music that I like for you.
Yeah, it was he gave me the Manchurian Candidate, which I have never watched, although I should watch, but I have not watched it on this basis specifically because it was my birthday and he gave me his favorite movie. I was like mad about that, so I never watched it. It's in plastic still. I have it. And then I had a friend that gave me Jane Eyre, which I hate. No offense to people who.
Here, give me that organ right here. No, don't just throw it. I had a box.
I'd get it in the box.
That wasn't even. No, definitely not.
Here, I have another one. Let's try
I'll remind you, you're white.
What is it? Wait a second.
You don't have to remind me. I'm reminded every day.
White people can throw baseballs.
This is a leg. Oh, that was weirdly close.
White people are notoriously bad at throwing legs.
White man can't leg. Hey, that actually kind of works.
White man can't leg. What are these? Oh, it's just another broken light. There's so many broken lights. No! That was tragic. I saw that.
I didn't even.
I saw that. Your sad boy day.
Buckets, dude. All right.
Fucking buckets.
Okay, here's a junk. Here's another.
I saw that split screen option on the main menu and was tempted to look into whether or not how it worked. And I think Stephanie right about now is happy I didn't.
I'm not. Why didn't you look into it?
I just we were in momentum. I was trying to go. Whoa. Are you okay? Do you need help? Should I take this from you?
3, 2,
you okay?
1. Lift off.
Oh no, it's stuck between us.
Oh, I want to get stuck between you guys.
Oh wait, why did it go back in my hands?
Because we were both holding. We were both holding it at the same time, so it was just averaging our locations, and that's where it was.
I am your father.
Oh, it broke. It's on fire. All right, well.
Wow.
I was actually trying to see if I could burn it.
Wow, the fire climbed up the roof.
Bye. All
right, fuck us. I'm sure this toilet seat won't fall out halfway through the hallway.
I bore witness to the mess, but I was not born of the mess.
That's beautiful.
I made it. The toilet seat made it. Oh, that's a color. I'm gonna get away from that.
Toilet seat made it. It's like when you see it, like a dog in an action movie, and you're
The
like, is it gonna
incinerator
make
is-
it? Make it?
The incinerator's green.
White man, no flush.
Oh no,
Okay.
white
Okay,
man
it's
should
good now.
flush.
I think it's just because I think I was just burning some flares.
The
That was
only
worrying.
white people who don't flush are from California, so I'm squarely looking at you two.
What?
Oh
Wait,
god.
Is
true?
that a stereostereotype about us Californians?
Do people
Yeah.
think Californians don't flush the toilet?
Yeah, because you all are like, if it's yellow, don't flushy.
If it's yellow,
brown-
let it
What's that?
mellow.
Yeah, that was one of my housemates.
Usually
Yeah,
that's like
I wanted to die.
that's like if you're camping or something. Like that usually only
Yeah,
counts
that's like
if
a
you're
camping
like
thing. That's if you're in a
in an
urinal.
RV or
Yeah,
like
but I've had an
water.
actual housemate that would just not flush the toilet, and it's
That's
like
not
it's like I hate this person.
You're in California, you don't have water.
That is
What?
true.
We're literally on the ocean. We have plenty of water.
That's not.
That's not true.
Toilet
No.
water's not the same as drinking water. You don't drink your toilet.
No, we do have water shortages. That's the point of
Well,
that
yeah,
idea.
but I'm
Is
saying,
that
like,
in droughts
drinking
you're
water
supposed to do that?
shortages, not toilet water shortages.
Toilet water shortages. We have a toilet water shortage, so now we have to just fill all of our toilets with sawdust.
Also,
Oh,
I don't know.
gosh.
And water are the same thing.
I couldn't understand that.
I don't think they're the same thing.
Wait. You said toilet water and water we drink? It's not, because I don't think it is. Drinking water is
If you're-
considered
it
potable.
is.
If you're what?
I think that would be concerning if
Or it's
we
hard to
were
understand.
peeing in fresh water. Like, it seems kind of like a waste of water.
Right. And your toilet is fresh water. Your toilet's definitely potable.
I don't think you can drink.
I don't
Well,
think you can.
know.
I don't think it's advised to drink your toilet.
I don't think it is either, but it's probably
but it's
potable.
possible.
I'm sure the water is potable. I think that your toilet probably undermines the potility of your water.
How dare you?
Right.
My toilet's always clean.
Starts as drinkable.
I know that at the Exploratorium Museum here in California, they have this exhibit that I always liked where there's a water fountain that people can use, but it's a toilet. And the whole idea being that the psychological aspect of like sticking your head in a toilet to drink water deters people from actually using the totally fine water fountain. And it does. People don't like to people feel weird about drinking from it because there's like an association aspect to it when you use it.
That's science.
Yeah, it's just fun, you know. I always make a point to use it because I'm like, I'm not afraid of this water fountain.
You ride up to the toilet challenge.
Yeah.
Toilet challenge.
Try me.
So basically, it's like, sure, you can, but you run the risk of hundreds of diseases killing you by doing so.
Well, no, it's a clean
Well,
toilet. It's not a used toilet. They just like, it's just like the imagery of like a water fountain and a toilet just makes you feel weird when you do it. You don't think it will, but then you actually do it and you kind of do feel kind of funky about it.
Think about it from this perspective, right? The more toilet water you drink, the better you get at drinking toilet water because you build up an immunity to it. So
Okay,
eventually,
I don't think you met a lot of
build up
people on
an
the Oregon
immunity to
Trail
it.
because they're all dead from dysentery, and it wasn't because they didn't drink enough water.
when the apocalypse happens,
Cholera,
you'll be able
dude.
to have 2 water sources while everyone else just has 1.
You'll be more
Damn.
diapers. Add it to your resume.
Living that Fallout lifestyle. +3 rads, am I right?
I'm pretty sure that like plumbing
Drink from the toilet,
wouldn't
gain
work
rads.
if an apocalypse happened.
But if
Probably
it
not.
did work,
Wait, what? Why would the water treatment facility still be operational?
because it's an essential service.
Checkmate,
you're-
Andrew.
I think you're gravely misunderstanding what America deems essential.
Everything.
You're right. We actually don't see clean water as a right. No. Why'd
Yeah,
that happen?
Americans don't have a right
How did
to
it
clean
generate
water.
extra
Yeah,
mess
to
somehow?
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Oof.
I mean, I wouldn't say oof.
Oof, oof.
would
That's
say-
one too many
Hey.
oofs for Andrew.
Yeah, it's
apparently.
one too many oofs.
You have to-
They get one oof because it was bad, but you know,
What if
they
it's just
also
like
could just make the person who made the water bad drink the water forever.
Whoa.
Like, I don't want to hear oofs until I see the guy who's responsible
It's the
drinking
s-
the water himself going, oof, this was a bad decision.
Okay, $100. See, Governor, what was his name? Schneider? Is that who it was?
Governor Schneider.
Drinking some goddamn poo water. You know
Look,
what? It-
my political policy is if you're going to make a decision that could hurt people, you better be the first to step up and get hurt.
if only we could actually like enforce this.
We can. It's
The world
called
would be
guns.
better.
Whoa.
United
got a lot
Guns
of
of
them.
America.
We do have guns.
You just make
It's
a
one
lot
of
of
our-
wood.
it's one of
and
our
people
2
go like,
character
is that
traits.
real? And you don't answer. And then you make them do things. I saw there's actually a lot of some of the people at protests had fake wooden guns.
I saw people at protests with real guns.
Well, that's different. Those are interesting people who use money
That's
interestingly.
called a threat.
The wooden guns are like what, symbolic of threat? Like, is it like the
I don't-
implication that
I like the idea that you want to have the right to bear arms, but you're too broke to afford it. So
guns are
like,
expensive?
What is wait, yeah, what is a What does a wooden gun protest even mean?
Well, I think it's
It's not
just
a wooden
like
gun protest. It's somebody who wants to protest with a gun with other people who have guns, but they can't afford a gun, so they just make one out
they
of
have like
wood.
a gun strap on,
Yeah.
like to like feel included.
Well, there
Yeah.
was. I saw like a picture of a guy who had a bazooka, and it's like, yeah, but that's they don't sell those. It's an already used bazooka. There's no threat there.
Oh, boy.
You can't even load it. It's just literally a tubular piece of metal. It's not intimidating. It's not threatening.
Tubular.
What are you gonna do with
tubular,
it?
bro.
You're gonna shake it angrily at somebody? I'm gonna hit you with this. Like, okay.
Making a big buster sword or something.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
if we
you
just
might
had
as well just walk
fucking
around with a cloud
headlamps or
sword
something?
and try to pretend like you're intimidating.
Arming is somebody intimidating at that point.
I'll be honest, I'm less scared of people with guns. I would be more scared of a guy walking around with a katana. I'd be like, fuck, that guy's got serious problems. He's ready to cut down an army.
I would say that,
What?
but probably for different
He's
reasons
ready
than
to
you.
cut down an
Also,
army.
I would agree broadly.
I would assume
haven't
he
you seen
was
The
an
Last
incel.
Samurai? Like,
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that's how
No.
you achieve maximum incel vibes.
See, that scares me. I'd
Yeah.
run away. Cause I'm afraid of those people.
if he was on a horse with a samurai sword,
Oh,
I'm
God.
gone.
Oh
I'm
my
leaving
God.
the country. No more.
Yeah, I would be with. If I
That's
saw
how you
somebody with
Is that
decapitate people.
Oichi
sword. Fuck, dude,
I am
like-
Oichi Chinobu, prepare to die.
How do you fight a guy with a samurai sword with
that's like-
guns?
it's
I don't
like-
want to take that chance. What if he throws the samurai sword at me? I'm fucked.
Damn. And it like flies back at him.
Like a boomerang sword.
Yeah, boomerang
God, what
samurai
if it's
sword.
like his Bankai? He just throws it and it goes behind me.
Bankai.
Oh fuck, I'd be screwed.
more deadly by combining it with a boomerang.
What is happening with your microphone? You're hearing that
Fine.
too, right, Andrew? The weird shit happening with Bird's microphone?
Peeking.
Bird, talk.
No, it's like the opposite
Oh
of
yeah, it's
peaking.
like dying.
It keeps
What?
dying. You sound
Maybe
like
it's
a,
Discord?
you sound like a phone that has like a bad signal.
Or like you're underwater.
Yeah, like it
I-
keeps.
Discord thing. Let me try disconnecting and reconnecting.
I don't know what that is. It was happening last session too, where I'm like, he's gone.
Oh,
Is there buckets?
I'm scared now.
Because you a lot of times you speak, it opens with you being like incredible. It sounds. I don't know what to call it. I don't have a word for it.
It flickers in and
'cause-
out of existence.
Yeah, like your voice fades away into a vague interferencing sound of like. It's like somebody used the noise removal tool on a sample of your voice.
Oh yeah, do you have
And
the
so there's just
you have
weird
Discord's beta noise
leftover
removal
pieces.
turned on?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Because they have like a new noise removal software on, or in existence, I guess I should say.
But it's like a type of audio issue I'm not used to hearing from somebody who has a headset that's plugged into a computer. Like it has most in common with like what it sounds like on a phone sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
Like when grandma's calling and she's not like on the phone right.
I
Hello?
turned off like the echo cancellation and noise cancellation. I don't know why that was on.
Yeah,
but
maybe it was
is it-
those, I don't know.
Is it?
It does
Okay.
sound better.
You sound better.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, goody.
Oh, goody.
Anyway, as I was saying, how did you make the katana more deadly? By making it into a boomerang.
And then put a person on a horse
terrifying.
with one.
He folded it even more times,
He
I
folded
mean-
it one more time.
unlocking its true potential as the Earth Ender.
Have you ever actually you say that, but have you ever seen the?
That's why they limit how many times they fold blades. There's like a specific number. If you do it one more time, it's like the Ashura's Wrath Earth Stabber.
I don't think that's right.
I think that's right because I want it to be right.
I'm pretty sure it's
We need to
just
do an
useless
Ashura's
after.
Wrath like group playthrough where just way too many people are watching it and they're just like whooping at an anime that's ridiculous.
I always
I
wanted to
always
see
whoop
that
at
game.
anime.
I've
like
played it
over the
before,
top
but I wanted to do like
bullshit.
a group audience playthrough one sometime because of how dumb it is. It's incredible. It's so overhyped nonsense.
I love
yeah.
like
It's
things that are
completely over the
hype
top.
beyond belief.
That's
That's,
anime for you.
Like you
should, you should
There's like
watch
scenes
Katana
where like someone
Gatari.
like parries a blow and then the earth splits in half. It's like what?
Yeah.
Some JoJo stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so hype.
Katana Gatari is a really good show about that, where it's like a guy makes 12 blades that defy physics, and it's about two people trying to collect 12 of them, like the 12.
it's sword Pokemon.
Not sword
Pokemon.
Pokemon. It's just really, it's a really fun take on the idea of, well, the story itself is a fun take on the idea of like history and what purpose it serves. But the show has a lot of fun with the katanas. Like some of them aren't even katanas. One of them is just like guns.
That's my weapon of choice.
That's guns.
My secret katana power is gun. Cool.
There's one that's just armor. That's just body armor.
You have no idea
And so
how
I
hard
was
it
like,
is
wait,
to play this.
how is that a
It's a
blade?
nightmare.
Well, is it sharp body armor? Can I run into someone really fast?
Yes,
Sharp
that's how people
body
attack.
armor.
Really? Oh.
So they run into people and kill them, and you can't do any damage to them because all the shock goes through the armor into the ground. So the only way to fight them is in the air, but they're wearing heavy armor. So how do you do that?
That sounds
it's
ridiculous.
This idea is as stupid as it is
There's
brilliant.
a samurai
Yeah.
sword in there that's made of glass, but if you do a perfect arc, it will kill anything. So you have to be the best samurai in the world, and when you do a perfect swing, nothing can block it. But otherwise, it's a blade made of glass, so it will just crack.
Yeah.
But see,
I
you
like
have to
that.
practice
These are
with
really
it.
cool ideas. Honestly.
Oh, all of the blades
These
are
fucking
fantastic.
min-max strategies to swords. Like it's the
It's-
red
oh,
tear
they're
stone
just-
ring.
They're stupid and fantastic, and I love it. One is like, one was in that vein where the guy kept folding it until he could literally no longer fold it, and so it's unbreakable. Like,
What do you mean
It's
until you
just-
couldn't fold it anymore?
Like folds it like.
Is there even a
What is
limit
it?
on how many times you can
Yes.
fold molten metal?
yeah.
yeah, he
It
literally
breaks after a little while.
Yeah, he basically folded it to the point where even he could no longer fold into it because it was so sharp it would break the metal as he was folding into it. It's
Did
it's a
God fold the
perfected-
katana so sharp that even he himself could not
That's yeah,
hold
basically.
it?
Does God
missing
hide in
one element
heaven
in that
of the
metaphor to
katana
pull
that
that
he's
off.
created?
There's a blade that
No.
Ah,
can oh.
This game is cancer.
F.
There's a blade that can store people's memories in it.
and the souls of your enemies.
How do you do that with folding?
You
I
fold
don't
their
know.
soul in. Fold souls.
It's fun.
What is the name of this
decide.
enemy?
Katana Gatari.
Yeah, Katana Gatari.
See, at first I thought you said Gatari, so I was. I'll remember
Gitaru
it now.
Man.
Because Katana Gatari.
The cat.
Katamari Gitaru there.
Man, I love Katamari music. I wish I just had a soundtrack of Katamari music and I would just drive around
My
town.
favorite.
That is
fucking
dynamite.
Katamari song is the one where it's all animal noises.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Throw that in the mouth.
I'm gonna throw
of
this
the
dynamite in the
of
mouth and
thing.
see what happens.
We found dynamite.
What?
Oh, nice. Okay, hang on. I want to watch.
Oh,
Will you have
Too
to light
late.
it first, or
I don't. Maybe.
has a fuse on it?
Do we hit it with the gun first to set it on fire and then toss it in?
Stand by.
I'm
Device
afraid
active.
that's gonna blow it up.
Is there
but
a
yeah.
toggle
I
button?
am also afraid of it blowing up, but also delighted.
How do I use items in this game?
I think you just hold it and.
Where's the gun? Do we burn it?
You want me to go get it? All right, Captain. Give me the dynamite.
Where'd the dynamite go? There's more. Doo doo.
Was it? Do you guys want
You
to
pick it up. I'll
Yep.
try to set it on fire, and then we drop it in the pit. This
I'm-
idea cannot, literally, will not go wrong.
This is how I die.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No.
I think we just
What
gave
the
him
hell happened?
I think we just gave him indigestion. I think he's just fine. Like whatever. Just shoot it there. Let's on the rim. See how it goes. That was distressing.
I heard that from the caves.
That was startling.
I like that a lot.
I don't think it did anything though. Besides stress.
Do you guys have to like
I don't
hold
know.
it
Why don't
until
you go in
the
and
last
find out?
second? Like,
Yeah, it lived. Where'd you get the dynamite though? I wanted.
It was just
I'm curious for educational purposes.
I think we used it all up now.
We just found it around a
God
corner.
fucking damn it.
Yeah. It was just in that, yeah, it was in that back corner there.
And no, I don't want to see the ghost, the graveyard of the
The
dynamite.
ghost of dynamite passed. There's so
Dynamite
much
Ghost
gore.
sounds like a really, really, really bad, like, Watchmen parody superhero.
The ghost. The ghost of dynamite passed.
The ghosts of like all the people that died in explosions.
Oh, that's sad.
Whoa.
Is it? I mean,
Yes.
they're not going to really say much. They got blown up. There's not.
That doesn't make them sad.
They're
or
not gonna
sad.
say. That's a weird logic. They're not gonna say
Yeah.
much. They're the ghosts of dead people, unlike
I
other
say,
ghosts.
In Sixth Sense,
No, I mean
they
like
say
they're
a lot.
blown up ghosts.
What does that mean?
What?
You said they're the ghosts of dynamite past, so they would be
what does that
exploded
mean?
ghosts.
Well, it could just be like a bunch of
You're
pieces
talking about two
of.
different things. He's talking about the ghost of dynamite,
Oh,
not the ghost of things
wow.
blown
It's
up
just
by
gonna be the
dynamite.
ghost of what was some TNT sitting around.
You guys ever watch Black
The
Dynamite?
ghost of a fucking stick
No.
of dynamite.
So they're
The show's
saying boo,
great.
it just goes boom.
Boom.
Oh, that's cute. Very cute.
And its
Wait, did
voice.
an arm come out of the-
Its voice is the sound of an explosion backwards.
Ooh.
Moob.
Moob?
It's
Moob? I don't want
It's
moobs.
a Mario 64 reference.
Oh, Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser's laugh backwards is the boo noise.
Boos.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, just like how Sergeant Johnson saying "Go, go, go" played backwards is the wart, wart, wart. It's weird how often that stuff came up. Like, were they really saving
because
that?
it was a really
were they
good way to
really
save,
saving that much disk space by playing one person's voice backwards, or is
I'm
that
pretty
just
sure
like?
it's budget, not
It was a
distance.
Or just some-
huge saver.
There's no way.
Especially on N64 cartridges, they had
Yeah,
so
but
little space to work with.
they did it on fucking Halo 1. It's like they were
they
That
were
was
on
probably
Xbox,
budget.
which
They
was-
probably
I'm
just
like,
did that for money.
I think there was just some
purposes.
audio guy that was like, "Hey, look what I can do," and they were just like really happy that they managed to do that trick.
Yeah.
We're like, haha, I get an alien voice for free. Just play its other voice backwards.
N64 had some really cool tricks about like how they save space on textures and stuff. Where it'd be like, oh, we can use one texture for like 3 different characters, and all we do is like this character's leg texture becomes this other character's like torso texture and stuff like that. And they were able to do amazing things that way.
Oh yeah, there was some weird.
Yeah.
There's some weird stuff that goes on in like really old game development, where it's like, yeah, I don't know
And
how
there-
we managed to get the game to work, but we did it. And it's like,
And then there are people like to this day that still do that just for fun, where it's like, I'm gonna make like a 4 kilobyte game, and it's gonna be a fully rendered 3D like simulator, and it's gonna have one texture that is reused the entire level.
yeah.
And it'll look like this.
I mean,
because
game
they
jams are
use-
dedicated to that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like this one texture is the entire video game.
Yep.
I like seeing the weird tricks people can come up with that like stuff that would be borderline a glitch, but like they can turn it into like a horror game aesthetic or something.
I actually did that with the Unreal Engine. I never finished that game because I didn't like it very much.
Oh,
But if you crank the settings on like a given light to be negative, which you normally can't do.
hey, why?
Wow,
I've
nicely
died
done.
3 fucking times.
We just saw that happen.
Wait, why did you die?
You're like, I think you just clocked yourself
did
out
we-
for good.
Fuck. I've died in 3 different places. What the fuck, game? What do you want
how
from
do I
me?
throw you out?
Wait, why
You
did
can't. I just disappear eventually.
Okay.
I don't know why you died either.
I think that was your own card. You like logged yourself out and
I can't
died.
log myself out. My name is janitor, like janitorial _3.
Also, I asked
Wow.
Chat,
Why
when
is
I
this not-
asked Andrew what the name of the anime was, that was your chance to listen and hear what the name of the anime was. I asked it because you were asking, and they still didn't get it and had to find it themselves.
It's hard to spell. Some people don't know how to spell the Japanese.
I'm just like, I did that to help you. I don't care. I'm not going to watch
It has a really
it.
catchy.
I'll forget about it
main theme,
immediately.
too. Not like opener, but just a background song, where it's just authentic Japanese choir.
I like when I like the uses of choir in music. I don't know. Soundtracks
Like
especially.
choral music. Oh, like soundtracks. Okay.
Well, not just like on its. I don't like drive to work listening to like choirs, but I just mean like it's,
Gregorian monks or some shit.
there's some nice like
There's actually
rock songs with some nice choir and stuff.
There's a genre of music that's just like Celtic choir,
That's
and-
yeah,
and I
probably
kinda
called
nice.
Celtic choir singing.
Well, I
That's the
mean, there's like
genre.
actually they do music in the background.
What a
with it.
name. Be
but-
original.
Well, I mean,
No, fuck that and fuck you.
you say that, but have you ever looked at anything technology related? They use the same word 7 fucking times for different things. Hey, do you want to make a team in Teams?
A team in teams.
Yeah. Hey, I need you to join.
engineers.
I need you to join the team.
The teams,
Engineers.
Yeah, you're part
Oh,
of the
they're the
engineering
worst.
team inside of Teams. So make sure to join the engineering team
Oh, no.
that's in Teams.
Got it.
Fantastic. Clearly, just the only word that we have in the English lexicon is
Yeah.
team. Thanks,
It
guys.
describes more than one person. Therefore, use it in
So,
every
but-
context that features multiple people forever.
So make sure and let's have a chat in Teams, but not in a Teams team, just a regular chat in Teams.
Is this because there's a program called Teams?
Yes.
That you
Yeah,
use to
Microsoft
organize your
Teams.
teams?
Because
Oh,
Microsoft
no.
can't name anything but the actual literal name of something. What does
More
this do?
lights.
It's
I
a
have to
word
defeat all the
processor,
shadow.
Microsoft Word.
Well,
To be fair, whenever I'm programming in Java, and I even do this at work, if I have to come up with a name for something and I haven't used that type yet, I'll just call it what it is.
This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Hire a fucking person that can name things. God damn it.
Hire,
If you don't have the money,
hire
then
a
borrow some from
thesaurus.
fucking Bill. Jesus.
maybe
I
they
wouldn't
just
feed
really
things into the
doubt.
Sarlacc pit. It's
Why?
just feed it into the incinerator, please. We don't want this thing to barf more.
You don't
mess.
like it when it does that?
No, we're really close to this level of being done. Actually,
We actually are making progress. Although I haven't been in the horror room for a while, so I haven't seen what state it's
What's the
in.
horror room?
The one that has the
Which
scary
one?
text on the wall.
Oh, I already cleaned it.
Yeah, I think there's nothing in there now.
Oh, I haven't been in here forever.
Yeah, I
What about
went
the
through and I was
tunnel?
cleaning it all up.
Anything in here?
The tunnels might have bad stuff in them. Yeah, it looks like I was busy in here.
Oh. Spider
like-
tunnel is basically clear. Ah, god damn it.
What'd you do?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the tunnels are scary. I don't want to be in them.
Did you find an all new bad space? Oh yeah, I was expecting a
found
monster to come out.
I found a bad.
Oh, there's a lot of blood in here. Oh.
This game's scary.
Okay, I need a light and I need to...
Hello.
I like how I'm just desensitized to it all. I just want to know where the
Yeah.
blood is so I can clean it. I don't care.
Bring me your blood.
There's a ton of blood in the tunnels.
There
Just
will
saying.
be blood.
Will there be blood there, Father?
Do you think
Please.
anybody...
Father with the
You think,
blood.
Do you think a criminal's ever, like, committed a crime and go like, oh man, I should go and clean up the thing, but the police are already there, so they just come by with like a super soaker and start spraying down the crime scene before they can grab any of the blood?
What?
I don't think it's
What?
They just run by with like a water hose and it's like, no, you can't get the blood if I wipe it all down. It's like, God, this fucking asshole, get him out of here.
What, they
it-
don't suspect that he's the criminal
Yeah.
because
Well, they
it's
can't-
like,
yeah,
just
there's-
a friendly neighborhood.
There's no
super
evidence.
soapman.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are people that are like that.
or maybe he like
That sounds like a
just
Florida thing.
disguises himself
Here,
as like
I
the
will
most
be-
Sounds
incompetent
like a
cop of
Florida
all
thing.
time.
Yeah, like what if you disguise
I'm gonna
yourself
be your
as like
best
a yard,
friend. Hello.
yeah, like a yard
I am
skate
Light
person? You just start
Boy.
using a leaf blower
Oh,
and
don't
blowing
mind
all of
me.
the evidence away.
Uh-oh.
And if
Oops,
someone's
sorry.
like, wait a second.
Uh-oh. Game,
What?
don't crash. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It didn't crash.
Is that you, Andrew?
Yeah,
Hello.
I need to clean my
I
mop.
have a light.
I
Damn.
do see that.
That's
It's
a lot
nice looking light.
That's a lot of... Wow, that's a lot of gore.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, there's a lot
Oh,
of
the
blood.
scary tunnels? Yeah, there's a lot of dead.
Yeah, you guys missed a spot.
No.
Sorry, I'm just trying to put some light. Oh, there's some dynamite here.
Is that why they're
Those
all
are the clean stuff.
dead?
Do not blow up
Just gonna
the
pick
light.
this corpse up and just drag it out of here and make blood go everywhere.
Okay. Squish, 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 squish.
Why do I even clean?
Oh, you can't pick up the corpse. It has to smear on the floor. Oh,
He's got
Can
like
you
a
give me a
wheelbarrow
bucket?
next time.
how you doing? How you doing? You doing all right, buddy? Buddy?
Just poke him in there.
Buddy? Oh, it's just like the end of
What was
Dr.
that?
Bees. Did the bird crash? Is he dead?
What? No. I just stopped talking for a second. Is that so
Whoa.
hard to believe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh no, he's dead. something tragedy has happened. Something tragic has happened.
Something tragedy has
tragedy.
happened.
like
That's
bird,
like a mistranslation from an NES game.
like birds stopped talking for 3 seconds. Seattle must have been nuked off the map.
I feel like you would hear something.
It's the
at
end of
least.
America.
Bird probably would have went, man, it's kind of windy and
It's like I'm fucking like out of a Starship Troopers. I just look up. I'm like, huh. There's a weird shadow there.
I love all those fucking audio logs that happen in video games that are like the moment of their death being recorded, or like the moment
those are
that the
fun.
city was
I like
destroyed.
those.
I
It's
feel
like,
like that
hi,
would be.
this is the final seconds of my life, but I don't know that. Spoilers, huh? Anyway, I just felt like randomly recording an audio log for this exact 30 seconds. Oh, what's that over there?
My favorite part is how someone left it
Cloverfield.
there.
Cloverfield is the last 90 minutes of someone's life.
Oh god, Cloverfield was too long.
I liked Cloverfield.
It was one of my
but I will
favorite
admit
horror
that it
movies
is
for a while.
Oh no, I
really-
liked it.
is-
It just felt too long.
I
at
really
some
like
point.
It
It was
is
like,
too
okay,
long.
I get it.
I genuinely
It's not that
love
the movie
first.
is too long. It's that it doesn't have nearly enough like thought put
I
into it.
love the first
It's
two
a J.J.
Cloverfield
Abrams
movies,
movie. What do
even
you
though they're not
want?
really a series.
Nothing.
Have you seen his movies?
Because the second one's even
Unfortunately.
better.
I've heard really good things.
And then the third
about
one, it was
Cloverfield Lane
embarrassing.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That movie's really cool.
The third one wasn't even supposed to be a part of it, right?
Neither was the second one.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Retroactively,
But
like,
the
make
first two
things
are both
Cloverfield
really
to make
good
them
for
make
very
more
different
money.
reasons.
I love John Goodman, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like the premise of it, but I don't like that it's tied into Cloverfield.
Do you
Yeah.
think it would have been better if it was on its own?
Yes.
Yes.
That's kind of a shame to like bring a movie down just to tie it into something.
Yeah, but it's also
Yes.
maybe why people watched it in the first place.
Which is confusing.
The branding.
That made me not want to watch it because I.
Well, but
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
no
also
interest in
it's also
Cloverfield.
the entire reason you probably ever heard it existed.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like
I would have
Super
seen the
Mario 2.
commercials.
You,
Like, I
but
saw
there would have
commercials
never
already.
been commercials if it wasn't a Cloverfield
Well,
movie. It would have been.
It could have been
dumped
commercials
on-
with a different name,
like
like
Bloomhouse or
Yeah,
something.
whatever. And I probably would have
People
seen
like
it then.
Green Room. What the fuck does that mean? Green Room. That's like
Oh, I love Green Room.
Nobody has seen
and
Green
Blue
Room.
Ruin and Murder Party.
That's
They,
not
they all
true.
go
A lot-
together.
a
They're
lot of
part
people
of the
have seen Green
I
Room.
have never. I don't know any people that have seen Green Room outside of the specific circle of people I know that watch horror movies all the time.
I watch everything
I
all the
love Green
time.
Room. It's fucking great, but
That director.
that's not.
I feel like 3 different
Murder
people
Party's the
recommended
best
me to
one.
watch
I
Green
feel, I
Room.
feel like if I look up like Cloverfield Lane, that would have gotten like way more box office than Green Room.
But like
And Green
it,
Room-
had,
so,
it had Picard in it.
And Green Room even had like,
did.
oh, this promising actor died, and this was their last movie, like buzz.
no one talked about it. You know why I watched that movie? Because it was in a preview on a DVD
About-
for a different movie. I had heard nothing about it before
About
this.
Green Room.
Yeah.
Wait,
it
DVDs
literally
still
was.
have previews on them?
They do.
Yeah.
But that director.
I like that that's your news and not the fact that DVDs exist.
Well, of course DVDs exist.
I got
but
a-
the
I got a-
medium-
I used to go to Redbox. Redbox was like where I used to get movies for at Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, my mom used to do that. Like every weekend, she would go and buy like 4 movies, or rent 4 movies.
That's 4 movies. That's expensive.
$4.
What's the movie where the people stay in a room full of circles and they decide who dies next? That's called.
Why are you getting?
That's called The Circle. What you?
Whoa.
What have you done?
What?
What?
The entire
Why
bridge
do you
is
immediately
covered in
think
fucking
I did
buckets.
something? Because I was nearby.
This is a completely insane behavior. Of course it was you. The entire bridge is covered in buckets.
What?
The entire bridge is
covered
covered in buckets.
It's beautiful.
Oh God, why?
It's an art
Hey,
project.
they're clean buckets. Thanks.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ.
Here, we'll just put a light
I wanted
over
to
here.
stack up a bunch of buckets so that people would be happy.
But you
And
didn't
they're
tell
not
anyone,
happy.
so I just walked into them.
I know, it was really funny.
I just tripped and then it was like this like fucking
I called out. I was like, "Why are you getting a bucket?"
Yeah.
And then you just turn around and fucking stick your
it's
foot
like a
in one
fucking
of them.
it's like a fucking horror scene like in Condemned where you turn around and there's just a bunch of mannequins behind you where there weren't.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite scenes in that game.
Fucking yeah, fucking they tried to pull the same shit in a
Condemned 2.
no, the new horror the game that what's the horror game that everyone loved this year? About the redheaded lady.
The redhead
Oh
lady.
my fucking god, I didn't know you could do this.
Redheaded lady, she gets a gun made of squares.
What?
It's based,
Wait,
it's inspired
what?
it's inspired by House of Leaves.
A gun
What's
made
House
of
of Leaves?
squares.
It's inspired by like House of Leaves and like Fringe and stuff.
Wait, is House of Leaves a horror movie?
I played it.
Kind of.
Control. In Control, they pulled the same
Oh.
mannequin shit, and I'm like, you don't get originality points. I played Condemned.
Well,
I've seen
mannequins
this.
are classic. They've been in like horror movies since forever. Mannequins are just
Yeah,
fucking
right.
scary.
But it's the exact.
Like
But it's
dolls.
specifically,
Are they?
it's specifically
I think
the thing
so.
where there's like a crowd of mannequins, and when you turn around, they're all suddenly in different positions because like they're all like encroaching upon you every time you turn around. And
Yeah.
they're approaching
Not the
you.
man-
What
Yeah.
the
classic.
fuck is happening?
What?
I
What's
don't
happening?
know.
Are you okay?
I'm scared.
Is this you? Are you okay?
Hold me.
Are you okay? Something wrong?
Yeah, what's going on over there? You guys okay?
If you pick up one of these buckets, they're a curse. They're all connected to each other. And then you get physics out of the world.
We're all connected.
All these, if you pick up any of these buckets that are right here, you get like jankied out of the world. You don't believe me? Oh, what the fuck? Now they don't do it. God damn it! This is like the Hello My Baby frog, but it's a
Hello, my
bucket.
baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my girl.
Please tell me you can see what's happening.
Baby, let my
Oh,
sunshine
okay, well-
wild. Words.
okay, well, I'm leaving
things.
this room.
Oh, this is an
Fucking-
empty bucket. One of the worst things about this entire map is that almost every bucket you can't tell if it has water in it, and if it does have water in it, you can't tell if it's dirty or not.
Yeah.
I keep sticking my mop in buckets only to find out that it's like an abandoned, horrible bucket that someone just didn't clean up, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, dating
Now
on
I'm
Tinder sucks,
Now
doesn't
I'm
it?
double fucked.
Is he dating on Tinder?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't worry about it. You'll find out when you're older.
Pat,
I'm
pat.
not very. I don't have the attention span to do Tinder.
What does that mean?
I don't either. I forget about people all the time.
So yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
like. It seems like a game. It seems like one of those crappy games where you gotta like go back every day and keep track of it.
No, you
Like,
do.
oh,
Zynga game for dating? That's the most
Yeah.
accurate
It's a
term.
Zynga game full of
Well,
humans.
because Tinder does the thing like if you don't go on there and swipe people within a certain amount of time, they just stop showing you in the searches.
Yeah.
So it's like well, great. I have to go back every day and swipe, even if I, like don't like any of the people it's showing me, or my case where it's like there's nobody around.
The one that killed me was there's Bumble, and Bumble it's supposed to be like for women to message first, but there's like a timer to where when you message and they message back, you have like 24 hours to respond, and I always forgot. I had to undownload it because I kept forgetting about these people.
I had the opposite where I would keep getting matches. I was like, oh okay, but they would never.
What is
respond.
this
I was like,
fucking
well,
tower?
All right.
Gaze upon my work, Keith. Gaze upon it.
No gazing. Oh
Ah, fuck.
no, that's
Those
mess.
buckets had families
No,
and
that's mess.
physics.
It'll be easier
were
to
so close
clean
to
than to
beating the
deal with all
game,
these
you
goddamn
shit.
buckets.
I feel like why don't you just light this whole place on fire? Like if something this abomination happened.
many of these levels would be
here.
solved by nuking them
If
from
you
orbit.
had like a flamethrower, you just want
You don't get to-
you just sterilize everything by just
Yeah.
annihilating.
You don't get to be like, we were so close to finishing when you're like having to make 50 buckets and stack them.
I didn't say that.
What the hell does that have to do with anything? That was me doing a victory tower.
All the buckets have to be cleaned up.
I
And
say
if they
that.
were
I've been
stacked
cleaning.
in a tower, it would make them easier to carry.
Well, that's
This
not
is
true.
incorrect.
Yes, it's
Have you seen
correct.
physics in this game? It doesn't work.
I have not.
We
it
were
has
de-
been a
we were definitely
paragon of
doomed.
Physics engine this entire time.
Oh yeah.
This was
Wait,
made with
what was that
Unreal.
What about that time
fucker.
where you were like stuck on a bucket? So I grabbed a bucket and spun at you, and then you flew across the map, and all the buckets exploded.
This was made with Unreal. Are you telling me that Cliff Basinski makes shit?
If the physics was good, they'd call it real. Duh.
Yeah.
So many guns.
So many buckets.
I'm
What the
carrying
fuck?
one body part at a time to the incinerator because I don't trust a bucket. Also, every time I try to go to a bucket, I fall into your shenanigans in that room, and I don't want to go there anymore. So I'm just gonna do everything by hand now.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You can be my Yoko. Oh no.
Oh yes.
I discovered science, but I didn't want to discover science.
You can
'cause
follow
science was
me
scary.
wherever I go.
Are they adding new levels to this game? I don't know. This level feels new and way better looking
don't-
than almost all the other levels.
I wonder
So
if
maybe
that's
it's
like-
new.
If that's the guy who.
I mean, yeah, I think they might have added a bunch of
Poison.
maps after the original like hype wave because I think it was in early access or something at the time. That's gonna be the explosion.
What the fuck? Okay.
There was a
throw
dynamite.
dynamite
There
in
was
there?
dynamite, so I
Yeah.
put it in the incinerator.
See, that's what
Nice.
Actually, if you
Stare-
hold,
See, that's against
if
the
you
I
hold
rules
left
of
watched
the
trigger, you can
incinerator.
arm it.
We told you.
Oh, that's left trigger.
Yeah, left click. Sorry.
I was like, I'm like, are you playing with this with the controller?
No, if you
On
hold if you
purpose?
hold left click, I didn't know that. I was holding it, and it was like dee 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 dee. Click.
Yeah.
I was like,
keep-
click what?
keep-
Wait,
I keep
is this
trying to
armed?
figure. I keep trying to figure out how you interact with things. Yeah.
Hey, come over to the incinerator. I want to show you.
Like we could play this game for years. There are so many maps left. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna combine bucket and light? Oh. Wow.
You thought something cool would happen.
Yeah,
you were
instead-
right, but now I
it's-
have to clean it up.
It was like me. It's like me cooking breakfast.
Wait, what does that mean?
Just cracking
It means
an
that
egg.
this level's gone to
he
shit.
just
We're,
cracked.
like,
he
almost
just
done with
he just
it.
cracked the egg on the rim.
I thought you meant
I don't
because
know
you
what
thought
that
something
means.
cool would happen, but then you need to clean up.
Sounds like a real job.
That's Tinder.
Oh wait.
Oh, keep trying to carry bodies around and then blood gets in the walls.
That's Tinder.
That's Tinder.
Sounds more like Craigslist Tinder.
Wow.
I think I've logged everyone
the-
out, so I feel
what-
kind of good about that.
Maybe.
What's the difference between Tinder and Viscera Cleanup Detail?
What's
You
the
don't
difference?
have to pay for Tinder. Wah, 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 wah.
And that's the
Yo,
only
wait a second.
difference.
Did that body just fall out of nowhere? Where did this body come from? Can I pick it up?
What a statement.
I can't pick up this body.
Oh, did Bird die?
No, why would you think I
No, no,
died?
it's like an actual
I mean,
body.
well,
I
'cause
can-
I didn't-
once.
Where'd it
I
go?
didn't-
Are you in the tunnel of scary?
According to Andrew, if there's a body you can't pick up, it was because it was a player. So
Ow, Jesus
since
fucking Christ! What the?
What the
Where'd it
f-
come from?
are you okay?
Where, ah!
Are you,
Oh, you're dragging it. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Andrew couldn't see me, so I grabbed the corpse and like jiggled it in front of him. And he got so fucking scared.
A corpse just started dancing around. I'd be kind of scared too. I was like, shit, I don't have the laser beam to melt it. I gotta fucking run.
That was so great. I'm
See, if I had
sorry.
a samurai sword, I wouldn't be as scared.
Or a boomerang.
He would be the scared one.
thank God
Yeah.
for that. Like the part where it outlines things in the dark.
Never mind, I lied. I didn't check everybody out. There's a whole bunch of dead bodies in here.
Oh no, there's more dead bodies somewhere.
Yeah.
We were
this tunnel
almost
in here-
done until the buckets and the bodies appeared.
If you go in this tunnel back here,
We're
there's
almost
a lot
gone
of
until we
blood.
remember there's more level. And then we give up and
Here. We need to.
I mean, yeah,
Just-
I'm probably gonna call this
hit-
after another like 10 minutes.
just hit the end level button.
Yeah, we'll let the union figure it
Go
out.
play Overwatch.
Oh yeah, look at all this blood.
Oh, that's
Look at
new.
all
That's
this blood.
that's new blood. That wasn't there when we were here
God,
before.
there's hanging bodies in here, guys.
Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier.
Come on, put some skin on. You can't just hang out here naked.
You saw
just
it
don't
Oh
like-
before.
fuck, it's on fire now. I'm so sorry. Oh
Put some
God.
skin on. You can't put some skin on. You can't hang out here. naked.
Skinless. Like, I'm not
You don't
touching
have
that.
to
That's
go
Come
gross.
on,
but you
have some
can't
decency.
hang here.
There
At
are
least the other
children
people.
here.
At least the
Put
other people
some
had
skin
clothes on.
Yeah.
Like all the other corpses we touched were like actual, you know, bodies. These ones are skinned bodies. I'm not touching that shit. That's gross.
Buffalo Bill
Fuck,
took their
man.
skin away.
Got limits.
No, I keep smearing it on the walls.
I'm gonna feel real good when I finish logging all these people out.
We'll never be done. This is a fucking Sisyphean task. What are all these fucking toppled over gross buckets? Oh my god, there's so many buckets in this room.
Too many
You never cleaned them
buckets.
up. You just left them forever.
I was gonna get back to them eventually.
No, you weren't. You're gonna leave in 10 minutes and then just let us discover them. You can't fool me.
That's a. Never is also eventually.
No, it's not.
Wait.
Oh my god, looking at the. Oh, their faces are hilarious.
I'm not joking. Look at that shit.
Oh, fuck.
You made it
fuck.
fall.
Oh, man.
Oh, fucking.
God damn it.
Oh,
It
there's
looked like a-
hundreds of them. Oh, fuck this one.
Oh, no. It's gonna
God.
fall.
They fucking drop, man.
This is horrible.
Oh, God, don't throw it at me, you asshole.
God damn it. You cannot carry. I just tried to carry
Dude,
a
this looked
fucking
like a-
tower of pizza buckets, and it's not doable.
They looked like Tool
Oh, I don't
music
want the
video
body. I want the
dudes for a
stupid
little while.
Thing.
Oh, I love those guys.
Fuck these
Yeah,
buckets.
man.
They're
they
the
look like they just
cutest.
stepped straight out of the Parable music video.
I don't know what that means, but I'll believe you.
Parable.
Tool has a
Parabola?
really, really, really cool song called Parabola.
Oh yeah. And
Oh, that's
Schism.
what witches do.
That's
What,
another
math?
Tool song.
No,
Yeah, Parabola's a...
Oh, he's doing a JonTron reference.
back
Oh.
when he was funny.
That there's a parabola. Only a witch can pull off a parabola of that magnitude.
Witches.
This is the Home Alone video. One of
Hey,
the
can I pick up
final
this
okay
stupid-
ones.
Yeah, it was like on the. This is when he came back after a long hiatus, and then things were never the same.
No matter what you do, there will always be a fucking commenter in the chat that has like the strat, the optimum gameplay tactic.
For
For
this?
what?
Yeah,
For
I just had
this?
this min-max comment of like, nice try, but four is the max buckets and 3 is safest.
Safest
What?
for what?
They
Safest
will-
for
From what?
safest.
they will,
For stacking
they will always
buckets.
have the answers.
What happens if you have more than 3 buckets?
It falls
They
over.
fucking a nightmare
Yeah,
on,
Keith
that
found
happened on
that
my
out.
screen happens.
Do they go to college and get married, and then you have too many buckets?
Too many buckets. We went in different directions with that.
You're
Can
doing
we
too many
pick up-
cooks, huh?
Yeah.
It's the
I was doing
last
Primus.
one. Get these
Yeah.
corpses out of here. Give me this stupid fucking.
Too many buckets. Too
Give me
many
your ID
buckets.
card. I don't want your limb. I want your ID card. Please, please.
don't-
Grab
want
the top
my
one, I
limb?
grab the bottom one, and we see what happens.
How do you crouch? How do I get lower to the ground?
What just happened? What was that physics?
Wait,
That was
where'd my leg go?
aggressive.
It looked like I finger guns the top one out of the bottom one. Like it was just like, and then it went. Like it's one of those like fake gun things you do as a kid, where you
Yeah,
shoot
like
your
the
like,
little-
you shoot your you pick up the rifle that shoots like a laser, and it's like you're trying to shoot the eye like little scanners on the various things that make them act like they were shot.
There we go.
Am I
got
the only
it.
one that remembers that these exist?
Like the little arcade things.
It's like when we went to that like not Cabela's place.
That
They had a
was
whole
scary.
they had a whole corner that was like a shooting range, but it was a shooting range for kids. And it's
Yeah,
'cause
which was scary.
Yeah, and all the what happens is all the guns have like a it's like a TV remote, All the guns just
Oh yeah,
activate.
they have
Yeah,
the
it's a
infrared
laser.
sensors, and
The
you
gu-
shoot
the-
it at
yeah,
the...
the guns just activate the targets,
Usually-
and then the animatronic will like do something.
Yeah, you go to like the
Yeah,
beach
Disneyland
boardwalk
has
or
that
something. Yeah, or
Yeah.
Disneyland, and then
Oh
usually
yeah,
it's like
Boardwalk definitely has it.
as like fun stuff happens. This one was at a Bass Pro Shop, so it's like you're killing animals when you do
Why
it.
is there just a stack of toilet seats?
I mean, people got a shit.
That is true.
People got
Everyone
shit.
poops. They wrote a book about it.
Where is that shadow coming from?
Okay, I'm taking this bucket, and we're going on an adventure.
There, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right there.
Ah,
Oh.
It's me. Don't worry. It's me, your boy, Bucket.
it's a me. It's a me, the bucket boy. How you doing?
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my bucket.
There's so many just things around the incinerator instead of in the incinerator, and I don't know what's happening. But I'm here for you, fam.
Said the mortician. Oh no, that spread blood.
I don't like how when you highlight a bucket, who's just hiding in the corner
Oh,
here?
that
I'm not
looks
here.
super
Fuck
off.
off.
You're just hiding in the corner like a horror monster. Are you the one that's just throwing garbage in here every time I leave? Like a fucking garbage gremlin?
Every time you went in the incinerator, I went in and pulled everything out.
You fuck.
Why?
You asshole. You're such a fuck.
Just hid in the corner.
You've gone
You-
against
like
the
a
cleaner's
fucking
code.
You are such a
goblin.
goddamn gremlin.
Oh,
Fucking trash.
God.
Fucking trash goblin.
Excuse,
troll.
you're already on medication.
Boom. You already used your one up and you're still acting up.
Oh shit, he got me. Oh,
You need to take
no.
more medication.
Maybe.
Try all
That's
of
not
them.
how it works. You don't just like double up.
That's not true.
You know what'll fix it
That's how it
more?
works, actually.
Isn't that why they have numbers on them?
Wait, which
If there's
numbers?
a 15 milligram, there's probably 100 milligrams. Give me that one.
Yeah, it's called more of the 15 milligrams.
Nah, just give me a bigger pill.
Give me
Make
a
it so big I
bigger
can't
pill.
swallow it.
That's a suppository. And that's just supposed
Wait,
to like
what?
grind it up and
Oh,
snort
I
it.
don't want to have to take my meds via butt.
Why
You
not?
shouldn't put medication
I'd
up your
rather-
butt. That's not a good idea.
That's
There
what a
are-
suppository
That's what those
is.
are. That's an entire type of medication.
That seems like
Are
the
we
dumbest
are
way
we
to do
bringing
medication.
are we bringing you news? Is this
Well, no, but
news?
No, that's it. That's a clean one. That's a clean one.
I thought
It doesn't seem that clean.
I thought suppositories were
dick.
for like
I was trying to put it down, but the floor's stupid.
that was
So
like
it
life-saving
somehow,
medication
like,
to do that.
Trampoline the
no.
the fucking gore everywhere.
Well, because I mean,
It's
some
okay.
people
There's
can't
another clean
swallow.
bucket right here.
Can you put any medication up your ass?
Technically, a lot
I
of it,
think
yeah.
you could, but
I mean,
People do drugs
physically,
that way.
physically you can.
Do drugs that way? I'll just do it the old-fashioned way and just light it up
Yeah.
and smoke it. I don't need to put it up my ass. Like,
Oh, there's butt chugging.
Yeah.
but wait a second, you don't drink beer with your butt?
Yeah, you do.
Some people
you
do.
know.
No.
Some people do. Yeah,
You wouldn't download a house.
I would. I would
I
very
mean,
much like a house,
I would
please.
I would love to
That would be
bootleg a
fucking
house.
great.
As a modern
Yeah.
American, I'd love to download a house. Why? There's just so much garbage that's not in the incinerator. Are you here still, you little gremlin? Where are you?
no, I'm not here.
Wouldn't download an economy.
Yes, it's called Bitcoin. We found a way. We did it, Reddit.
Take that, DMCA.
Gonna hang at the DMCA.
MCA.
Oh, God damn it. Give me buckets, asshole.
You shouldn't hang out there. You got to cease and desist. You got to vacate.
DMCA.
Hey.
Everyone ready to just get fired?
Wait. I'm
Yeah.
gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean this
You
canal.
still got a pet project you want to focus on?
He's stacking more
I
buckets.
gotta clean these. Oh, right. I forgot about the corpses.
Oh no! That's like the whole point.
My will to live is sapping.
Yeah, I'm getting a
We're
little tired.
reaching
of
2
these.
hours. Everyone jump in the pit. Give in to the pit powers.
No, put more things in the incinerator.
Put you in the incinerator.
Can't.
I just have to shoot
Not
you with the
gonna go
laser
in there.
first.
Huh?
You guys kill each other?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a gun, so probably. Ah! Put some skin on, loser.
Ah, he's got such a weird face
Why is it-
too.
Oh,
His anus, why is his anus so perfectly aligned with your face no matter where you throw him? No matter how much you swing him around. It looks like he's on a stick.
You can do the Charleston swing. Do
Is
the-
this devil? Is this devil man?
Man, I would be a terrible crime scene cleanup person.
Yeah, we all would be.
Get fired for a lot of reasons.
Hey, look, Chief, he's dancing.
Wow.
Oh shit. Sorry, now it's vomiting.
Oh no, I'm so sorry
oh,
for
and
the
it
audio.
vomited out the fucking
What the fuck
corpse.
was that noise, Keith?
That was me hitting my microphone directly with a glass I was trying to put back.
Oh, that would explain that. That was the most unique microphone boop noise I think I've
went-
ever heard.
Why are there
Don't look
buckets
back here.
behind
Don't
the
look back here.
incinerator?
Don't look back there.
Why are there buckets behind the incinerator? Why is the back door of the incinerator open?
Because I can reach through the incinerator and pull the buckets out from the other
Oh
side.
my god. There's more buckets still. I didn't get them all. Jesus Christ. We're replacing you with Stephanie in future episodes. You're
Or
getting
what now?
You're getting uninvited from Viscera.
If that ever happened, I would make a bucket tower in honor.
I did make a bucket tower. It was
I know.
amazing.
I'd make one in honor of you because you wouldn't be here.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Hi. Man, this room's been smoking the ganja.
Mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone grab it.
This
Grab it.
one's
You grab
lit.
it too. Everyone grab it at the same time and see if the game crashes.
How do I
Just grab it with your
Grab
hand.
it like you
It
regularly
floats
would.
between us.
I don't remember which button the hand is.
Left.
You don't know how to grab things? How did you bucket?
I didn't remember because I didn't remember it was 2.
2 hours in, he just forgets how to pick things up.
I didn't remember what number it was.
Into the pit with you.
Now no one gets to play
Into
with
the
it.
pit with you. There you go. There you go. There you
I got an
go.
achievement.
That's so much gore. Great.
Wow.
Great. Save game.
Why'd you save
New
it
saved
after we
game.
blew everything up?
And then I'm just gonna go over to this little terminal over here.
Are we
I'm just gonna say activate. I don't care. I'm done. And the union's got my back. There you go.
What happens if you say you want extra paperwork? Does it give you extra paperwork?
I think it just
Yeah.
failed. I think it's how I think the prouder you are, the higher of the standards it gives you. Company liquidation. We're
That's a
coming
new
for.
one.
It says we're coming for you in serial killer letters.
I've heard of getting fired, but doing such a bad job that the company itself went under. That's fantastic.
I like how we get fired every episode. What a
I don't know
playthrough.
how we got fired on this one. We were
All
so
right.
close to winning.
See y'all when we play Viscera again 9 months from now or whatever.
You get fired again.
Bye.
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 I don't apologize for anything.
I don't either.
We know.
Oh, okay. Wanted to make sure.
I
that
take no
was-
responsibility.